Hello everybody, welcome back. My name's Mamiya and today we're going to be checking out some more of the awesome co-op action roguelike Sworn. So, in the last episode, in case you missed it, we played as the Rook and we did the classic Gogmagog heavy attack halberd build, seeing how that performed in the new boss rush mode. And I gotta say, it is still... And do you know what? Actually, I'm going to take this back. I think it's an A tier build now, not an S tier build. It is still the master of stunning enemies and bosses, like insane. It's just... I don't know if it was just me, but the damage doesn't feel quite as high as it used to be. Maybe that's because... unless you get Bone Collector super early, it's hard to scale that up to 100%. And I don't think we got many, what they called, Fey Realms. But yeah, it absolutely annihilated all of the bosses in boss rush mode. And yeah, if you want to see that build, absolutely Storm Duke difficulty, and try it out for yourself, then do go check out my previous video. But for today, spoilers, we will be playing as the Vigilante. Now, before I get into the build guide, or pre-run setup, as always, there will be chapters in the video and timestamps in the description below. So if you want to skip ahead straight to the start of the run, then feel free. But yeah, with that being said, should we get into it? So yeah. Vigilante, it's time to check out how he plays in boss rush mode. We're going to be going back to a golden oldie. Much like the other characters, we were trying out some of their best builds that I've done with them, and this one's going to be no exception, which is why we're going to be using the chakrams today. Probably my favourite weapon with the Vigilante. Now, for the chakrams, you're going to want Pirouette. You spin an extra time while using your heavy attack. And Rebounding Blades. Your chakrams deal plus 50% damage when they are returning to you. Then, let's go over to the source. Vanguard is a possibility. I mean, we're not really going to be using our spell, so I would probably do the Vanguard flip. And then we're going to be doing the Nimble flip as well to get an extra dash charge. Now, this build, we're going to mainly be going into Lu. We want to do a crazy crit build. So Purity is the choice here. We will be picking up blessings from other Fey Lords, namely Bav, to get Bone Collector, Gogmagog as well. But we also want Cleona for a little bit of weakness, and I believe her duo blessing with Lu increases crit damage against... let me just double check. Yeah, increases crit hit damage against weak enemies. So we want to be applying weak to enemies as much as possible. So, with that in mind, you're going to want the Essence of Luck to start with. The spell doesn't really matter that much, but we're going to be using Blade Rush today just because it can get us out of a sticky situation if we get stuck. So, the whole reason behind me using the chakrams is because each of these hits you get a chance to crit on, so we want to be hitting as much as possible, as crits only have a 15% chance to deal critical hit damage. If you look up here, attacks have a 15% chance to deal 200% damage, so you're going to want to be hitting as frequently as you possibly can. Obviously, we're going to be modifying that with other blessings to increase that crit hit chance as high as we can, and get as big crit damage as possible. But yeah, that's the reason for using the chakrams. And We are sticking with Duke difficulty, so that means we get more meta currency. Foes have 100% health and deal 50% more damage. We have 200 to 280% chamber corruption chance, 1 corruption per boss chamber, and 15% corrupted mob spawn chance. Let's just get into it, shall we? Let's pop that Essence of Luck potion. Got 2 piggos. Get out of here. We just basically keep spinning to winning on these guys. And Lou, give us the goods. Come on. You know you want to. A rare heavy attack. Ooh, there's an ult, but not what we want. Ooh, epic heavy attack. Okay, we're on to a good start here. Lucky Strike, your heavy attack is stronger and can crit. 45% damage bonus. And attacks that can crit have a 15% chance to deal 200% damage. We definitely want to fight as many elites as we can. Ooh. Although these AoEs are a little bit nightmarish. Lightning and this guy all at once with stay inside the ritual circle. We are we're at peak circles. We're on the polka dot stage right here. Oh, what the hell? Got hit by a trap. Thankfully, we were inside the ritual circle for that. Just luckily. Right, let's keep cracking on with it. Light attack, blessing seal, and cyclones, or tidal wave and 20% enemy attack speed. I think I'd rather have the enemy attack speed and tidal wave. We get corrupted enemy. Corrupted Froggo. Or Toad. Got a little bit of extra money for killing him. Not much. We got 7 gold. I guess that's like twice and a bit what you'd normally get. Oh yeah, an elite Lou. No resurrections, dash blessing seal, and exploding mushrooms. We don't want to hit that healing. Not yet. What I'm thinking is Lancelot in this room. Looks like he is. Maybe we can keep the healing alive until we beat the Knights of the Round Table. Wow, I very almost hit the healing pot there with my spell. Damn. Well, that was cool as well. Good investment. Gain 10 gold each chamber until you spend gold. Don't really care about that. Start each chamber with an enemy marked. Nope. There's an early greed. Deal bonus damage for every 50 coins you have. 4% bonus damage. Yeah, we got our damage scaling online in like room 3 or 4. Crazy. Let's go. Not that we have a lot of money, like, but we can try and get more money. Fully expecting a charge. These swordsmen are always the death of me in bloody the Arthur fight. I hate you. It's because they launch at you from the other side of the map and always, like, catch me unawares. It's the same reason I don't like the jumping rats in Act 2. They come from off screen and hit you. Give you an elbow from the top rope. Right. Sword in the Stone, Earthquakes, Explosive Enemy, Death Cry, and Enemy Trap Immunity are the corruptions. Or the possible corruptions. They're no longer guaranteed. We got 2 there. There we go. Immediately shown off. And we get hit. there is a lovely little secret shop. Hoping for enemies drop additional gold from that secret shop. That'd be really nice. Razor Vortex. Your heavy attack is 50% larger and deals 30% more damage. I don't know if we want that. Whirling Steel is absolutely what we want, though. When you heavy attack, spin an additional time for each chakram you're holding. That's an extra 2 spins. That means an extra 2 chances to crit. Gain a rest token. Dealing damage healed you, and Blessings Gained appear 2 levels higher. We have to get Blessings Gained appear 2 levels higher. We're about to get Lou. -1 dash charge, Tidal Wave, and Cyclones being the corruptions here. Oberon, you gotta show up at the worst time. You'd have been useful in the last video. Say last video, it wasn't the last video, it was 2 videos ago. Golden Squirrel, your companion is a golden squirrel, a gleaming woodland critter that tosses golden clovers at foes that deals 41 damage. Golden clovers are small homing projectiles that can crit. Oh, I think we just go for Death Tax here. Enemies drop gold when killed. Yeah, just getting a little bit of extra gold. Granted, it's not a huge amount, but some's better than none, especially with greed. And we're not doing Fury shenanigans, so Oberon, get rejected. We get Meteor Shower on our first legendary beast, but who's it gonna be? It is the Trient. Probably, I would say, for this build in particular, the harder of the 2 first bosses, purely because of that attack he just did there. You gotta let him chill out before we can get in with our little whirlwinds. The only saving grace is his laser beam attack. We can go for crazy good damage with the laser beams. We are knocking the ever-living crap out of him, though. Almost dead, Mr. Trient. We'll leave you be for now. There we go. We gotta go for money. We've got greed. Enemies regen health and 50% enemy movement speed are the corruptions. We are on the lookout for a bone collector as well. So if we get both, that would be rather insane. 2 damage scalers. So in order to get that, we need to not get as many loos. We go for more money. Although Horn of Strength does give us better scaling on our money. Yeah. I immediately talked myself out of getting money there. Money might have been the correct option. So don't always follow me 100%. I think we got to get that lucky strike up though. 45 to 62% damage. That's just an extra percentage damage per 50 gold. I mean, granted, that can be a lot, but this is a lot now. Let's take it. 17% bonus damage. We're going for the elite. No reses, exploding mushrooms, and dash blessing seal are the corruptions. Doing work on this guy. Although the little corrupted pig got us with his tendrils. How could you? There's the tendrils. We got 5 max health from him. Alright, I take it back, whatever I said. Let's get the healing in as well. We wanna take every single combat shrine we see, because we're gaining extra gold from enemies. Double dip in there. It's time. Heavy attack blessing seal is rough, but 50%. And so, oh my god. Okay, this is about as rough as the corruptions could possibly be. 50% extra enemy health, 20% extra enemy attack speed, and our main source of damage is sealed. We gotta hope that we don't get all three, because there's going to be a grim room if we do. Ooh, hello. We're probably going to be rolling hard there for extra money. Oh, yeah. So many enemies are going to be spawning. Uh-oh. The crystals. Okay. I'm just spamming everything here. Okay. We're doing alright. Okay. You are fine. Just spawning dudes. Come on. Oh man, just missed them. Alright. Well, it's a lot of enemies, but it could have been so much worse. Hello. I've got to take it. That could potentially be so much money, but I'm re-rolling. Let's get Stroke of Luck. Your ultimate allows you to embody Lou and hurl a spear forward with 50% chance to crit hit foes for 806 damage. Here we go for a res token. Will I regret it? Yeah, I'll regret it if I don't take it, so let's pick it up. We get Merlin. Merlin, give us money. You know you wanna. Money is what we're after. We're greedy SOBs. We've probably killed guys here as well. Although we get 1 gold a kill, so is it worth farming? Like, realistically, I'm probably going to end up taking way more damage trying to farm these guys for 1 gold a kill than the damage is worth. Last one. See you later. And there's gold. At uncommon as well, you earn more gold from all sources, 45% extra gold gain. Ho ho, we are off to a roaring start. Spell Blessing Seal minus 50% mana regen for an elite Horn of Strength. Okay, we can get some good stuff here. And we just want to get the elite down as quickly as we possibly can.
Their luck's run out.
Yeah, stay away. What hit me then? I swear that guy's projectiles don't work. This is 3 levels. Like, that's 23% extra damage. This is 2.4% extra damage. We'd need 500 gold for this to be worth it. But when are we ever going to get 3 levels? I'm going to put it in greed. Wildly, we're going to miss the shot. We don't have 300 coins. So we can't even buy the gold element. But we can get it in Act 2. you for 145 gold coins. We get boss has 20% increased health, but who's it going to be? It is Lady K. She does slap when she hits you. She deals a lot of damage, but as long as you stay behind her, realistically, she isn't too much of an issue. You just gotta keep going. Let's ult. Boom. Oh my god. 4 grand in Act 1. We dealt 4,000 damage in Act 1. How did we deal so much damage? Oh, big fan of this move. You can just wail on her until she dies. I think that's the most damage I've ever done in Act 1 before. In a single hit, 4,000. Granted, it was from an ult, so it does kind of skew it a little bit. Yeah, gimme the blood element. And we want Gog now, so we can get our light attacks sorted out. We do have some health corruption, so let's get 50% dash cooldown, minus 100% trap resistance, and ultimate sealed for the fairy embers, so we can remove that max health curse. We get a combat shrine in here, that's wonderful. Hopefully it's a money one. That would just be incredible for us. It's not, it's silk. And I mean silk's something. It's just not... well, not money. Still go for it though. And we got Lou coming up. Oh. Dove straight into that guy's attack there. We got 29 coins from beating that corrupted enemy. I really want max health from this guy. That would be phenomenal. We got no reward. Fair enough. Let's go for Lou. 50% enemy health, 50% enemy movement speed, and minus 100% trap resistance. If it was 20% enemy attack speed, then we'd just have super juiced enemies. We gotta go for this guy. Get him down. There's our 5 max health. Ooh, and a secret shop. A lot of potential good stuff in secret shops for us. Probably take a reroll as well.
Your ultimate is ready.
Ambler mentality. When an attack fails to crit, gain some fortune. Fortune gives you crit hit damage 1% per stack. So we gain 10% crit hit damage every time we fail to crit. Or Lucky Mark, when you crit hit an enemy, mark a nearby enemy for 50%. 50% chance to mark, and mark says for a short time, increase your chance to crit hit this enemy by 25%. So baseline it's 15%, so it goes up to 40% chance to crit if the enemy is marked. I really like that. Marking, specifically Lucky Mark, is very strong. Hello, we get a lucky coin. Enemies killed drop additional gold. I will absolutely pick that up. And then blessings gained appear 2 levels higher. We don't need another res token. But there's a Fey banner. Let's go for it. We can get our GOG going. It's the first step in getting Bone Collector. You had to bloody put poison right on it. Guffin. Hate this map. To be fair, when the blossom is like inside that square, it's a lot worse. Because you have a lot less maneuverability. Gog, give me the good stuff, come on. Mighty Touch, your light attack is stronger and inflicts stagger with a 58% damage bonus. Her max stagger foes become stunned and are unable to move or attack temporarily. Stagger amount is based on the attack's damage. We're not going to be using it a whole lot, admittedly. It's mainly there for Bone Collector. Moonstones, that's a 27% chance of bonus rewards. Yeah, I think we've got to go for it. Moonstones is also more rerolls for future runs. So it's always nice to have as many of them as you can get. Yeah, you think you can jump on me? Think again. I've seen your kind around these parts many a time. We're going for the elite. As much as we do want money, we also want to go for elites. Minus 5% max health curse. Was it cyclones? Nope. Tidal waves. 50% enemy damage, so we didn't get any max health curse. That's great. Just extra enemy damage is a wee bit scary. But nothing we haven't dealt with before. Especially with the damage that we're dealing right now. That's the elite done and dusted. More greed? No, I think it's time to get our heavy attack up. Like getting an extra, what's that, like 0.7% is alright. I do kind of like upgrading Lucky Mark, but I think we need to upgrade our damage a little bit more first. So going from 62 to 79% bonus damage on our heavy attack. Just keeps us ticking over. It helps the scaling. 20% increased health on the boss. But what boss is it going to be? It's the big boys. Probably our best choice here. Purely because they group up together. So we can hit them both at the same time. We do have to be careful, though. Because projectiles are painful, but holy moly, that was an insane ult. What the hell? Did we deal like 7k damage to him? We almost one-shot him. Get in there. Nice. What an insane fight. Alright. Our damage is about to go down loads. So we need the gold element, so we have to spend 300 here. Oh, do I spend 200 on Lou? Do I? Gonna reduce our damage by quite a significant amount, but I think we need more Lou. And Treasure Trove is definitely a good thing. Increase party's chance of getting higher rarity blessings by 25%. Yeah, I think that was worth it. They both have the same bonus reward chance, but crystal shards here, the corruptions were a little bit easier to deal with. We get ultimate sealed and lightning. No crazy crits from the Lu ult then. Oh yeah, definitely feeling the drop off in damage from not having anywhere near as much money. But we'll get back there. We're absolutely going for Fey banners here. Tidal Wave and Enemy Trap immunity are the corruptions. We got a full ring now, so we can focus on Econ. Ooh, did we get some max health there? I think we did. Get this corrupted dude. Can you give us some money? No, but we got healing from him.
Ultimate ready.
Last guy down here. Yeah. We don't want either of these. Oh, we don't really want Gog either. Again. I'm going to reroll. We do want Bav. Let's get her. Shadow Flourish. Your spell can backstab, dealing 80% bonus damage. We've got ourselves set up to get Bone Collector now. Will we get it? That is another question. And we've got a money reward coming up. If only it was an elite money. Heavy attack blessing seal, 50% dash cooldown and 20% enemy attack speed. We've got to go for it. Even though we have the potential of having our main damage sealed. Thankfully we didn't get it sealed. But the money's just too good with greed. Ow. Maybe not. We just go around and absolutely murk you. Oh, shit. I mean, yeah. We're up to 603. Oh, my God. Okay. Okay. Money shot up incredibly. God damn. Just before we hit a shop. Probably still go to the shop just to see what's in it. Question is, do we risk a Bone Collector? I think we do spend 200, but I don't think we spend 400. And I think we try and get Bone Collector or a damage shield. Bone Collector's there? No way. Okay, what a wild run. Bone Collector killing a foe grants bonus damage to all attacks for the remainder of this quest, limited to 15 kills per chamber, 1% damage bonus per kill, up to a maximum damage bonus of 100%. That is well worth the 200. And we don't need the healing. We're going into the boss fight with Cyclones, was it? I keep seeing Cyclones. Oh no. This guy I really hate. It's the attack where he tries to grab you. For some reason, I just cannot avoid that. I think it's because he charges it, and I find it difficult to gather when he's going in for the grab. Oh. Let's get a giant crit. Okay. Yeah. Expecting that there. Get another crit. Yes. And we got him. Okay. The damage absolutely pulled us through, kicking and screaming then. He didn't have enough time to deal damage. Everything's coming up, Millhouse. You'll love to see it. We want Cleona now for dash. And basically so we can get her Duo Blessing. Her Duo Blessing's ridiculously good. It gives weak enemies get dealt plus 100% extra crit damage. Oh, Spell Blessing Seal, Lightning, and minus 30% movement speed are the corruptions of this room. And boy do I feel slow. We get a bit of extra healing. We kind of want to farm guys now. No elites in this room, unfortunately, because elites spawn enemies. So you can get a few more, like, Bone Collector kills off when there's elites in the room. Not always worth it. Man, we're getting so lucky with these ults. Your heavy attack is 50% larger and deals 30% more damage. I mean, yeah, that just fits the build perfectly. Oh, and a money shrine. Oh, dear lord, what is this? We are truly blessed by Lou here. The gods of luck are shining upon me.
Your ultimate is ready.
Get a lovely amount of extra gold there. 129 extra gold. We gotta go for the elite Horn of Strength here. Permanent max health curse and minus 50% mana regen with enemies regen health. Pretty much just the max health curse that we care about. And we got it. Laser beam fool. Where's the elite? There he is. Popping his ugly head out the water. Oh, I'm sorry. I was a bit too brash there. But he's nearly dead. Bye. Bye. Oh, yeah. We need this. Leveling up Lucky Mark when you crit hit, mark a nearby enemy. Going from 50 to a 73.86% chance to mark. Remember, an enemy that's marked, you get 25% increased crit chance against. It's huge. It's going to mean we're critting a lot more. Going to let our greed do a lot more work. We want to go Cleona here. Let's go to the event. Pop that potion straight away. Destroy the crystals before they spawn foes. 20% enemy attack speed. Okay. Oh man, we just didn't get to a one intact. You know what, actually? Should we let them spawn enemies? It'll... Yeah, I'm gonna let them spawn enemies. Okay, maybe not a load of them, but we want enemies spawning for Bone Collector. At least 15 enemies we need. And we're just absolutely... Oh, also, it benefits us more enemies spawning because we get more money with one of our skills because each enemy drops an additional gold when it dies. So it's scaling in multiple ways, both Bone Collector and Greed scaling there. I did not think about that, but Cleona, thank you for giving us what we wanted. Draining Dash. Your dash shoots a soul missile behind you that deals 31 damage. And Soul Missile is a homing projectile that inflicts weak, and weak causes foes to deal minus 20% damage. Where do we go here? That's Heavy Attack Blessing Seal. We do not go to there. We go to the easier room. Minus 50% mana regen, I think. Companion Seal. And that's it. I want to have over $1 grand money, I think. That's what we're going to aim to have. Oh, wow. Okay. Gotta be careful. Those corrupted guys, they can deal an absolute insane amount of damage to you if you get caught in the slaps. There's a shop. Do we even go to it? I think we ignore shops. We're gonna have not a whole lot of... The thing is, it'll stop us getting duo blessings. I think probably just having a sneaky peek inside a shop is actually better for us than getting one Horn of Strength. Okay. Not impressed. I will pick up some max health though. That's the one thing that we are missing in this build. Survivability. Oh, Galvanic Witch. Today is not your day. You picked the wrong person to mess with. We will be collecting your bones, as we are quite greedy. Excuse me? Give that the ult. We did 2k damage on that without the ult. I mean, without a crit, sorry. So ult is doing great damage right now. I mean, we're just doing great damage. Let's finish her off with an ult. 6.8k damage. No resurrections, 50% dash cooldown, and minus 30% movement speed. This is a dangerous room. But we need the fairy embers. You get slapping. We need to kill you ASAP.
Your ultimate is ready.
Yeah, you're too late with that one, Lou. Too late, I'm afraid. Or elites. Dash Blessing Seal, tiring enemy death guy, -1 dash charge. I think so. Keep that elite train rolling. It's the same dude. Oh, 22 damage a hit there. It's a good job we managed to get out of there because holy crap, he was about to absolutely wreck our world.
Increase the odds.
Let's kill you. Let's see what our bone collector's at right now. 48% damage. Oh, I really want money. But that's an elite Lou. We can't say no to an elite Lou. Minus 50% mana regen. And I did not see the other corruptions. Let's see. Tidal Wave. Oh, we get a load of guys in this room. Thank you, elite. Do you want to spawn some more? Should we just let him spawn some more? Come on. I'm not letting you laser beam me. Here we go. Oh, you spawn a shit ton of guys. Okay. You did get hurt for it, but I think it was worth it. Fortune constantly increases while in a chamber. With foes, that's on the house. 5 fortune per second. Fortune increases your crit hit damage by 1% per stack. I think we take that. I do like a golden squirrel, but honestly, it's probably not going to be anywhere near as much damage as on the house. Let's take it. I don't think on the house can be anything rarer than common or white. I don't think it has a rarity. It's just always 5, a flat 5 favor crit damage. We're just absolutely going for money here. 50% dash cooldown, earthquakes, and spell blessing seal with 27% chance for extra rewards. Oh no! I got caught up in an absolute shit show there, and it caused us to take a load of damage.
Increase the odds.
Oh well. Can we get a little health barrel? We do have 4 reses. We go to the shop and get a heal. Probably worth it, isn't it? I would have thought. No loot. We spend 200 to try and get the Cleona's duo blessing. We do have treasure trove. I don't know if that affects your chance of getting a duo blessing though. Let me just get a heal. Carry on. Awesome. Lady Bedivere. I don't think she glitches out quite as hard anymore. We are annihilating her. Okay, that annihilated us.
Increase the odds.
Thankfully, that heal stopped us from taking a res token off us. So I'm glad I spent 50 coins there for that. We're going for Berserker Brew now. Grants 40% movement speed and 40% attack speed. Will I actually remember to use it? Who knows? Nobody knows. Oh, I don't care about removing any of them. You know I often forget to chug potions. Unless it's like a blessing potion. That's different. No idea why my guy was facing backwards that entire time there. But it is boss rush time. Arthur, I really wish you would never talk there. It's like a little loading screen, really, isn't it? I think once you've beat the game 10 times, you know, that should be it. Okay, we get the questing beast. Bring it on. You're gonna get just melted. Beautiful. Give me 200 coins. Wow, that's a lot of extra damage. We're over that 1,000 mark that I wanted to see.
Your ultimate is ready.
Bye-bye. 90% damage there. Or just 84% chance to mark. I think we just bump up the damage of our Lucky Strike, taking it up to 90% bonus damage. Let him jump 3 times, and then we can go in. Let him throw his things. Jump 1, a 2, and a 3. He's not getting another go. Oh, okay. All of the rats he spawned there gave us charges on our bone collector. For 5,000 non-crit. 5,000 damage on a non-crit. We're doing wild things. That's what happens when you get both of the best damaging blessings in the game. And we're not even maxed out yet. Come on, Lou. Yes. Deadly Precision. Your attacks that can crit always deal more damage against marked enemies. 40% bonus damage. Or Heaven's Phalanx. Your ultimate strikes all nearby foes with golden javelins. All your golden javelin effects deal more damage, plus 100 damage. We're not really doing golden javelin stuff. But we are doing marked things. So 40% damage bonus is another way to scale our damage massively. Should get max health from this guy. And then we get a sword in the stone from the final boss, who's going to be Lady Agravain. Thank you for the max health. We want to wait till she's marked before we do our ult, I think. Like now. 6k, we didn't manage to ult. But by God, we are doing insane damage. Oh, and we get offered the other thing that we wanted, Razor Dance. You move 50% faster and spin an extra time while using your heavy attack. That's going to help us be a little bit more survivable. Not that we need it. And also, the extra spin is an extra hit for crits. I think we just go straight. Do I want to get rid of any of these? Nope, we just go straight to Arthur. 25% increased damage on Arthur. We're in speedrun mode now. Let's see how quickly we can take him down. This actually may be my most busted run ever. I think it is, because I don't think I've ever had greed and Bone Collector in the same run before. I could be wrong. Having this much money with Greed as well. I think I had like 1.3k, my most, maybe. We should be able to permanently mark him. But, oh my god, I'm taking silly damage here.
Your ultimate is ready.
Let's just... 21k! Oh my god, that's the biggest hit I've ever done. 21k. Oh my god. What's the biggest hits you guys have done? Because, holy moly. We still have to avoid the fire. We just don't have pretty much any defense. So it is a DPS race, there's no question about that. 21k again. Oh boy. 21,000 damage in a single hit. What is that? I tell you what, a dragon ain't gonna do anything, Arthur, so you may as well just turn around and, you know, accept defeat, or you can come help us fight Morgana. That'd be great. Or show us how, well, let us turn into a dragon. That'd be fucking sick. Oh, I was out of juice there. Oh, you gotta do your AoEs, don't you? Alright, buddy. Yeah. Just don't friggin' summon the swordsman. There he is. Yeah. Wow. We one-shot Arthur. Well, we one-shot the swordsman, and Arthur... I think it was about half his health we did. That is the craziest ults I've definitely ever done. Probably by a mile as well. I think we just need Sanguine Serum now. Causes all of your attacks restored. 1 health. Do we need max health? Man, I'm gonna get a Horn of Strength. Maybe... How's about some levels in Greed? Wouldn't that be lovely? Let's go straight for the elite. And we're not letting you do a damn thing. No. I will take the extra 9% damage bonus on our heavy attack though. Go from 90 to 99%. And heavy attack blessing seal. How cursed is this? I think with Greed we still do enough damage that it's not going to make a huge difference. But it will be interesting to see. Now we just do normal damage.
Ultimate ready.
We want to get the flip out of Claw City. Although, there's a weak point. You're more likely to crit hit when striking enemies from behind. 15% bonus crit chance. We're going to have such a high crit chance if we're hitting enemies from behind. Dash cooldown, lightning, and permanent max health curse. I think I'll avoid a permanent max health curse for now. Let's go. Get on the homing dudes. We've still got some bone collector popping off, so we can't be at 100% yet. So we've got some scaling to go yet. I gotta go for the money. Spell Blessing Seal enemies regen health. We still have 4 reses. Oh. Okay. 218 coins from that. Yep, give me the Fairy Embers, get rid of that -2 max health curse. We've gone for elites. I think we get more money if we go for the elites. Oh, you jumped in on the wrong dude. Yeah. We're flipping annihilating absolutely everything here. Normally these areas are scary. Not now. Why not go for the sword in the stone? There isn't actually I think there's one sword in the stone that I wouldn't mind that gives you an extra chakram. That just makes us spin an additional time. But most of them I don't think will actually affect us that much. Also, we're officially at 100% Bone Collector. We're no longer triggering it. This is all spell shit. We'll re-roll here. Gain an extra chakram to throw. Yep. That's the one I was looking out for. The reason is Whirling Steel. When you heavy attack, spin an additional time for each chakram you're holding. That gives us an extra spin. Oh, we spin for absolutely donkey's years now. I'm not buying anything from the shop. We're going for the max health. I mean, could this run have gotten any better? I'm trying to think of other things we'd won that would have souped up our damage even more. Maybe... Oh, I tell you what. The Cleona Duo Blessing that gives us an extra 100% crit damage on weak enemies. That would have given us a bit more damage. Thank you for the max health as we head into Morgana with the Corruption Lightning. See how quickly we can take her out. Hit Morgana. Keep going. And phase 2. It's going to be a short fight, folks. 28k hit there. There we go. I do wish she was marked, though. Would have dealt more damage. 28k. That's probably the highest hit I've ever done in this game. Oh, what a run. That's the power of getting the 2 best damage scalers in the game. Pretty much. No one say it carried us because the build itself is pretty good, but we didn't get anywhere near as many blessings as I wanted to get. We dealt 818,000 damage. To do this build at home, you're going to want the chakrams. Your spell doesn't really matter because we're not doing spell stuff. You want pirouette on your chakrams. You spin an extra time while using your heavy attack. Rebounding blades. Yeah, it's debatable whether you need that. The build around is Lucky Strike. Your heavy attack is stronger and can crit hit. Greed. You absolutely want this. This scales your damage based on the amount of money you have. It's going to make you deal way more damage. Whirling Steel is the one of the swords in the stone you want to pick up when you heavy attack. Spin an additional time for each chakram you're holding. Pure Wealth. Basically, if you're getting greed, all of your Fey Realm blessings, you're going to want to get plus gold gained, because that's gonna scale your damage way higher than just getting like extra damage on your heavy attack from these. Death Tax helped. I don't actually know how much it helped. We earned 2.4k gold, so probably a lot. Stroke of Luck is the Lou crit. That's what was dealing like 28k damage. It was kind of crazy. Lucky Mark, you absolutely want this if you want to be critting loads. When you crit hit, mark a nearby enemy. Shadow Flourish, this was so we could get Bone Collector. There's Bone Collector. You really want, pretty much any run, you want Bone Collector. It doubles your damage. What's more to be said than that? Mighty Touch, that is so we can get Bone Collector. Razor Vortex is the second Sword in the Stone that you want. Your heavy attack is 50% larger and deals 30% more damage. Draining Dash is so you can get the Cleona Duo Blessing that gives you 100% more crit damage on weak enemies, but we didn't manage to get it in this run. On the House gives you 5% crit damage per second in rooms. Fantastic pickup. Deadly Precision gives you 40%, well, it gives you damage bonus against marked enemies. You also want to pick this up. And Razor Dance is the third and final must pick up. For Swords in the Stone, you move 50% faster and spin an extra time while using your heavy attack. Then Weak Point is another great duo blessing that just gives you 15% extra crit chance, so you're critting a lot more often. And Spare Blade just gives us an extra spin on our R2, which means we hit an extra time, which means we can crit an extra time. And yeah, folks, that is the crazy crit build. Glad to see that it works out in Boss Rush, and thank you all so much for tuning in. If you liked what you see, then don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, you know, all the usual jazz. And yeah, I will catch you in the next video. Ta-ta for now.